So I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's been a rough couple of days. Started to build a wall of rotors. So I have room to push these against here so I can move this pile back because I'm in save mode. But I got to unload this. A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Mike, and we picked up more scrap metal yesterday. Yesterday was such a crazy day. I went and picked up a bunch of stuff, a couple places. Filled this trailer, me and Lunchbox, and we went to the scrapyard. I didn't even film. I was out till 7 o'clock last night, grabbing all this stuff, picking all this stuff up, and we ended up making a trip with the big trailer, and end up getting another big air conditioner, a bunch of this stuff from that boiler that you've seen over there, another furnace with an A coil in it, air handler, another smaller house air conditioner. And then this was the top to a another ice machine from the same restaurant I picked up for. They had the big tub and everything. We sent that yesterday. But all of this stuff here came from one house that I picked up from already twice now. This is the house that roached out refrigerator came from that was disgusting. And all the appliances. Well, this is the stuff that was in the bottom. There was a bottom apartment. There's a washer, dryer, 2 water heaters, and that refrigerator is equally as smelly and stinky. And there's just a bunch of other little things that came in with it. That's not copper, that's that stainless steel gas line. Ew, there's all bugs in here. But yeah, it was a busy day yesterday. We ended up picking a bunch of stuff up. I'm not going to have time today to clean these. I have an oil tank to pick up, and I have to go to a property. Lady called me property. She had a renter there or something. Or somebody was in the property. She just said someone was there and they're supposed to clean the stuff up and they left it. So she said there's probably more in the pickup truckload. So I might take the little trailer over and just load it up and go to the scrapyard today if there's enough there. I just don't feel like transferring it back to this by myself today. So I might just throw everything on that little trailer and just to get rid of it and stuff. And we'll see what happens with exactly what I pick up there. But I was winging stuff last night. So I got a little bit of cleanup and a little bit of stuff to get together. I mean, it was just hectic as hell. I was just trying to get done. But let me get up in this truck and start unloading this stuff. I think I'm going to take my little trailer here, which is not so little. The house I'm going to, I know exactly where it is, and it's not I don't even think I can get my truck in there. She's like, oh, you should be able to get a trailer in there. People say things like that, and then they send you somewhere. I told her to send me pictures of what the pile was. Because she's like, oh, there's more in the pickup truckload. You're going to need 2 or 3 trips. If there's really that much, another scrapper looked at it, and he said it was too much for him. Probably because there was bigger, heavier stuff or something like that. I know she said there was some appliances. She said there was one of those metal sheds that was ripped down. I said, good, because I don't rip them down. I said, I have to charge you. She's like, no, everything's in a pile. I'm like, how big of a pile could this be? So I'm kind of walking into this, like always. I told her send me pictures. She didn't. And I just know the road it is. There's a bunch of cabins back there. There's a little dirt road. And there's like no place to turn around or cut in any of these driveways. I just don't want to get up there with the trailer and realize I can't get in there because this lady gave me poor information. She's like, oh, no, it'll be fine. She's like, my husband said you could drive around the house. You ever drove around the house in early summer, late spring? Everything is a mud hole. So I don't want to be backing over grass and, you know, there might be a septic in the ground. I've sunk in septics before going around people's houses because they've said that. Or drive over their drain field and then they're like, oh, it's leaking. Well, you told me to drive there. But it's one of the dumb things about doing deliveries and pickups and things. Some of you guys that do deliveries or things like that, you'll know that people are like, oh, yeah, you'll be able to fit. And you get there and you're like, I have a 30-foot box truck. But, all right, I'm going to get this stuff unloaded and I'm going to see if the lady will let me film at the house to show you guys what I pick up. If not, I'll show you at the end. So I unloaded all that stuff. It ended up being a giant air conditioner in there I forgot to tell you about. It's a nice big guy. Got the dolly in the back. So I'm prepared for getting that oil tank. I think I got to wheel it around the house. That big wheeled one works great. But as you see, I had 2 water heaters, a refrigerator, big smoker. And I put the washer dryer at the end for my tombstone. That's how I load this trailer. I know I've shown you guys a bunch of times. We're getting a lot of new people lately that haven't seen how I do this. So I usually put 2 like that and something smaller in the middle. So that's pretty much, I might be able to get a smaller appliance there, maybe a dishwasher. I'm gonna leave that open and see what I get the next day or two. Got a couple little pieces of copper and brass on these. These things are so corroded, I might just cut whatever I can off the top of these water heaters and not really play with it. I mean, with copper being, you know, almost, you know, $3.70 a pound, it went down. I'm more interested in the bigger stuff like this. This is one of those steam boiler pieces. Oops, wrong way. Take the bolts out. I can't do it one-handed. All right, all the bolts came out. None of them broke or nothing. So couple of wraps with a Ford tool. A Ford everything remover. Oh, she'll come out. Oh, maybe not. It's hard to do this stuff one-handed. Oh, it's a double coil. Oh, that tickles me. Holy shit. Oh, I wonder what that weighs. As you see, I got quite the little pile on the bench still. Also picked that up, not yesterday, the day before. And all these bigger pieces came from that boiler. I didn't even trim the other little stuff off that I could. I just wanted to cut the coil off. The water indirect coiler from that steam boiler. This set up. Alright, let's put them on. Now remember, I think it's like $3.80 a pound or something for me right now. It went down. That little piece. So I think it might be, usually these are like 10 pounds. It might be just because this bench is not. No, so it's about 10 pounds on the copper coil in there. So it's 38 bucks, guys. I still got to go through all this. That could be, oh, look at that. Copper and everything. I show you guys all the time. I got to clean a couple of these up still. I still got that big one to do, and there's another little one here, and I need the motors off of these things. But yeah, that was pretty good. Just getting that copper coil out. I'm just waiting for the guy to call me, so I'm trying to do some last minute things. I gotta go to the gas station and put fuel in my truck. I haven't put fuel in, I ran it really low, so it cost me $100 I haven't put fuel in it in 4 days. I've been running around, so it's not a big deal. Got to get one of these little scales, guys. They're freaking mint on Amazon. But yeah, I might clean a little bit up to this and wait for him to call me. I'm filming on my phone today. I left the other camera in the house, so I'm going to start going through this stuff and cleaning this little bit of stuff up and wait and go get that oil tank, which probably won't show you guys, but then I'll show you guys what I get from that other lady's house. I'll film it and show you. Maybe we'll be making a trip to the scrapyard after all. Look at all this old brass. Lady said this was, she found this in her yard. This whole thing is brass. And then there was the other brass pipe to it. Solid brass. Pretty cool, actually. But I'm going to start processing some of this stuff, guys, and I'll show you guys when we get to that house. Guys, so I'm at the house. I already got the 2 refrigerators, the little mini refrigerator and that. And look at this whole pile of stuff. Goes back pretty far. Aluminum ladders, some wheels. Stuff further back too. Let me zoom in. But there's just all kinds of stuff. Stoves, filing cabinets, little compressor. They were throwing brush on it to keep it hidden. I don't know why. In the middle of freaking nowhere. A couple cabins. But alright, I'm going to take a load of stuff out of here. I told them they got to pull some of this stuff out because I'm not rearranging all this whole pile of shit. Like, I'll pull out what I can, and I told them just keep pulling stuff out. But we'll see what we can get out of here today. He's over there cutting, so he can't hear me. But alright guys, not bad. We'll get a load of stuff out of here. I wouldn't have been able to bring the trailer up in here. It's just too tight. Looking down the road. Yeah, I would have had to back all the way from the road, and it wouldn't have worked. I mean, I'm pretty good at backing up, but it's so freaking tight. I barely got the truck up in here. Look at that. Guy going by in a Corvette. But yeah, man, guys, that's the first load I took out of that property. There was an air conditioner. One of these old aluminum barbecue grills. I haven't seen one of them in a while. Very rarely do you get them. A couple of steel wheels. Crummy bike. That's my big old dolly. But there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aluminum wheels with tires on them. I'll either cut them off or take them to the tire shop. There was a couple weed whackers, 1 or 2 pieces of copper. There was 1 brake drum, 2 2 refrigerators, and just a bunch of miscellaneous crummy stuff. But yeah, that was everything I picked up on the property. But that's a nice picture. I'm gonna take that picture. Boom. Oh, doing this way. Oh, I want to stop signing it. Boom. So I can put writing on there. All right, guys. That's a decent load. I told the guy, I said, I don't want to be digging through the stuff in the woods with all the snakes and the bugs were bad there and frickin' ticks. Told him, I said, pull that shit out. I'm going to start picking it up. I'll be there again tomorrow. He's like, all right, I'll have me and my son come and do it. Let them do the work. They want it gone. All right, guys, we're going to go home and unload this on the big trailer, guys. I'll show you what we got. All right, and just like that, my day is over, guys. That's that big oil tank I picked up from the guy. It's like a 350, 400 gallon tank. Refrigerators. The ones that was everything in the back of the truck. These water heaters. This old stove thing fit nice there. So I was going to put a strap around that, and then I'll probably put another washer, dryer on top here to fill that in the middle. Those 2 refrigerators are so smelly, guys. I wish... The smell's making me nauseous. But these were the aluminum wheels. There were 7 of them. 7 aluminum wheels. Not bad. Not bad little haul. Gotta start moving this short steel pile back and build my fence a little longer. Have some wood over there. I just put these panels here to block. And there's the wall that me and Joe were making of rotors. So I'm going to pile those rotors against it so they don't fall, so I can keep filling it in. But I'll show you what we got over here for today. All in all, it wasn't a bad day, guys. I wish I had more energy and more. I just don't have the drive for it today. I don't want to run that over. But you see, I didn't even get to this stuff. A bunch of cords I cut off of things. So at that house there was 2 batteries, an alternator, a well pump, and those are the shield units I cut out of that, and there was another little air conditioner. So all in all, it wasn't a bad day, guys. I had gotten this call yesterday to pick this stuff up, and a call for the oil tank, and then I said unload the stuff this morning. But it's hot, it's muggy, and you know, sometimes I'm just not determined, and I have no other calls. I'm caught up on all my stops, caught up on all my pickups. So being that it's Wednesday, and I got an early week, your kids get out of school tomorrow. It's a half day, so that blows my day. Friday there's no school. It's the last day of school. No, Friday's a half day. No, they have no school tomorrow, and Friday's a half day because it's the last day of school here, guys. So now I have to change my schedule, being that, you know, can't leave my daughter home. I got to watch her, take her with me and stuff. Good thing is I get a camp cheap camera person, so she usually helps me in the summer, but she's been getting into the teenage stage where she don't want to really do anything. What kid don't want to jump in a truck with daddy? Wait until they're teenagers, guys. But some of you older guys know when they become teenagers, they become douchebags. But you guys are like, oh, she's a teenager, leave her at home. Eventually, I'll tell you guys why I can't do that, but You know, just know that she's safer with me than being by herself. But, alright guys, that's going to be my video. I cleaned that scrap up this morning, that copper I showed you. The shed's already locked up and everything, and I'm not going back in there. I don't have to put nothing in there. But, yeah, guys, just another normal day for me. I emptied this trailer yesterday, and it's half full. I mean, I don't remember what I had. It's 60-something 100 pounds yesterday. Did I film that load? No, I didn't. Me and Lunchbox brought it in. I didn't film that. So you guys don't see. Usually every day or every other day I'm running in. It's disgusting. If you go back and check the last video, you'll see the trailer was full. Me and Joe were putting everything on, and we decided to get rid of it so I could do this today. But there's more metal at that farm, or that old house in the woods there. Old cat stabbing cabin. I'll get up there. I told her maybe tomorrow I'll go grab a load out of there. But I told him get some of that brush out and stuff. Like, I'm not sitting there, there's garbage in there. So I got to, like, move all the garbage to get to the metal. I said, you said it was in a pile. Like, I hate that shit, you know. Everybody's like, oh, you complain too much. Yeah, but, you know, when it's 85 degrees out, when it's like a frickin' sauna out here, you know, it's like living in a tropical rainforest. Like, I'm sweating balls. My shirt is soaked. And, you know, with metal prices the way they are, the easier you make it for me. I told the lady, I said, if I got to dig this little stuff out, I'm charging you. So I said, I'll take the bigger stuff. I said, make all the other stuff in a pile. But I took as much good stuff as I could, the batteries, whatever I could see easy. A couple pieces of copper, a couple pieces of brass, that alternator, the batteries, those rims, that well pump, the air conditioner. Like, I wanted to take as much good stuff as I could because I wasn't going to leave it, because another scrap guy had been up there and looked at it, she said. And he's like, oh, I'll take this stuff and this. And she's like, no, you got to take it all. So I didn't take all the stuff, though. I took what I wanted right now. And I'll go back and I'll go back tomorrow, and maybe I'll go back tomorrow, yeah, definitely. But alright guys, the end of the video. Just another day of scrapping. I mean, are you guys days like this too? Do you guys run into days where you're just like, bleh? Like, I'm just exhausted. I went to sleep early last night, but I woke up, I couldn't sleep. So I really just want to take a shower. I'm grimy, I'm sticky, I got caterpillar shit in my hair. But alright guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon, guys, so you get notified every time I post a video. You guys saying you're not seeing it, so I don't know what's going on with that. But please, and share this video wherever you are. Share it to your Facebook, share it to any social medias, any groups you're in, guys. Please, help me. Share it out. For some reason, my videos are getting 1,500 views, and that's it. I have almost 6,000 subscribers, and 50% of my video views are subscribers, but it only gets 1,500 views. I don't understand. I think YouTube just hates me, but alright guys, I got family coming in today, if you know what that means. But yeah guys, I'll see you in the next video.